Hello and welcome everybody. Welcome to Heart of a Hobbit here on the official Lotro Twitch stream channel. And I am your host, Little Redhead, and I will be taking you around for the next 2 hours on a tour of various places of Middle Earth, very specific places of Middle Earth. There is, in Lord of the Rings Online, there are a number of servers where, people can go and play. There is also a test server, which serves as kind of like a sandbox, a playground for when they want to test something out before they send it out to all the other servers. So a lot of times, Bullroarer, that's the name of the server, and I have that listed up there at the top. Bullroarer is the name of the server, and sometimes they'll drop something out here, and anybody can log in. You just have I don't even know if you have to have an account, because you don't even have to copy a character. And I think you could start a character fresh here and then just have a shell of a character that you would play with. So we are going to hang out here for a few minutes on the Bullroarer server. Actually, I would expect for probably the first hour, and check out the new Erebor housing. So just as a recap for Lotro housing, there are classic housing that was that came out about 6 months after the game was released, so way back in 2007, and that includes houses in the Shire, in Eredluin for dwarves and elves, and then also in Breeland for the races of man. So it has those kinds of themes in the neighborhoods and in the housing and the structure and the architectures and all that. And then they released about 9 years after that. They came out with the first premium housing, and that was in the Cape of Belfalas. It's very marble, very austere, kind of almost a mausoleum look to it. So that's the Cape of Belfalas. And then recently, about 2 years, about a year and a half ago, they came out with Rohan housing, and that is set in out in Rohan. There's 2 separate neighborhoods. One is very grassy plains, long views, and the other one is very much in the hills, and so that's very, very interesting, really cool to see. And I just did like a 4-hour stream on this a couple days ago. So you definitely can go back and take a look at that. Maybe somebody could post the YouTube link in there at some point. Hint, hint. If anybody wants to go back and take a look at that 4-hour stream where I kind of go over all of the housing. Okay, so Lotro has been doing this big dwarven story arc, and they're just finishing it up. War of the Three Peaks is the latest expansion, and it covers, takes us to the end of that story and kind of wraps it up. And so as a part of wrapping that up, they are releasing new premium housing, and that'll be released probably middle of next month, middle of February, and it's going to be set in Erebor. So I think Before is getting that for you. So hang on just a moment. Only gotten as far as Mirkwood, so much more to explore. I know, right? So we're also exploring in the world, but we're going to take a little sidetrack and definitely check out housing first. Okay, so if you are ever want to play around on the Bullroarer server when it's open, and it's not open all the time. They open it usually like on a Wednesday, and it's open for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. They close it on the Friday. So it's a very short period of time that you've got to, to get in there and check it out. But it's open right now, and I thought, what the heck, why not? Let's go take a look at this housing. So if you are ever on the Bullroarer server, what you want to do is you want to go to a place that is only available here, and it's called the Isengard Tavern. But it's spelled eyes, like your eyes, and guard, like somebody who's guarding. It's very clever. Eyes and guard, but it's Isengard when you say it out loud, so that's fine. Anyway, so the way I know how to get there is I go to Thorin's Hall, which is out here, and then you're gonna ride down toward the Stable Master. So if you have like dwarven housing, you're also nearby, you just come out of there and come down here probably. So we're going to pop over here to where the Stable Master is, because that is where one of the entrances to the Isengard is. Now you can go in, but you can't go out. Like if I go in, I can't come back out to where I'm standing right now. So, okay, so remember that the Thorns Gate area stable master is right there. And I just came down and there's the big statue. So right here, this building right here, and it does have it over there. It says the Isengard Tavern. So we're gonna go in there, and it's an automatic, there's no induction or anything. Okay, so now we're inside here. And it looks a bit like we are in the Forsaken Inn. It has that, you know, it's that asset basically that they kind of repurposed for this. You are gonna see, when you come in here, a whole gob ton of people that you can interact with for various things. Hello, Luthgorothin Lord. You're doing well, everybody's doing well. Awesome. Oh, good. Thank you for posting that for our housing stream. The YouTube version, I did go in this week and I've put in timestamps, and also I've did an edit of the words at the bottom, the closed captioning, the subtitles. So feel free to pop over there as well. That it should help if you're. Although occasionally there's still some typos, but I did a pretty good pass through on getting the automatically generated ones, you know, updated to mostly. Okay, so when you come into the Isengard Tavern, a whole lot of stuff. There's people you can see. If you wanted to level up your character, like my character is a level of 56. So if I try to talk to Maid of Lions isn't going to say anything to me because I'm already above there. But if I talk to Pinion here, I can advance my level above where I'm at, and it just can, I think it can jump you straight up. And then so on. So we've got, you know, more leveling here and so on. Now, one thing you'll want to do is talk to Iceman, because you're going to want to grab this Isengard Tavern map. And I did grab one earlier. I was in here already playing around a little bit today. So I went ahead and grabbed one of those Isengard Tavern maps. It does not get consumed. It stays with you. Now, everything that happens on Bullroarer stays on Bullroarer. So any of these things that I'm purchasing, any of these things that I'm doing, I can't take them with me. They just stay here. I can't take them with me back to my normal server. But okay, so I've got one of these maps. So if I'm out about in the world and I want to come back here, I can get back here really quickly with that map. Now, one of the things I did is I went over here by the fire, and I spoke to Aubergine. She is our Lotro points and Mithril coin person. So, for example, I could get talk to me again to get Lotro points. So it's like one of those quests where you pick it up and then you turn it back in. So I could accept that, and then I turn it in, and she gives me 1,000 Lotro points. Get points. Finish now. Boom. So now I've just got 1,000 Lotro points. Again, this is just going to stay on this server. I don't get to take those with me. So, but it gives you the ability to play with everything on the server that you want. Testing purposes only. Exactly. So Mithril coin allowance, I did come to her and talk to me again to get Mithril coins, and she's going to give me 1,000, which is super helpful when you want to go and buy a bunch of premium housing, which is what I was doing. Yeah, and because Mithril coins are per server, when you arrive here, anything that you had on, even with the character, like I copied this character from Treebeard, I have Mithril coins on Treebeard, but it didn't bring that over with me. When you copy a character, there's a whole page on this, on the, let's see, am I put in Bull or what come up? Cool, there you go. If you go to the forums there, it tells you a whole bunch about like when you go to copy a character over, what you need to do, what you need to make sure you're not doing, like make sure you log out of the live server. But I copied this character over from Treebeard, so I didn't have to start all over. Just makes things go a little faster. Plus, I've already got her dressed up. But if you wanted to, like, you could come over to Jinja, and they have all sorts of outfit stuff and dyes and whatnot. So you don't have to walk around with a completely boring character. You can do that. But the funny thing is, none of your shared storage comes over with you. None of the actual wardrobe comes over with you. So nothing like that comes with you. Does your vault? Oh, my vault did come over with me. That's interesting. But my character, like what cosmetic outfits I had on her, that's what I've got on her right now. Like I can't modify that. unless I wanted to buy stuff and play with the wardrobe here, which I totally could do that, but don't need to. Interesting. There was hardly anybody on here when I got on here. Wow, we're up to 8 whole people that are not anonymous on this server. So I'm surprised that I'm having a little bit of lag all of a sudden. That's really interesting. Okay, so anyway, when you come into the Isengard and I picked up my mithril coins, I am going to go down the stairs because I'll show you what they normally do is they'll put, so they put the Rohan housing brokers down here when Rohan came out. So that way you could easily pop over to those areas. And then also behind them, there's a door to Rohan Housing Plains and Rohan Housing, does it say mountains or hills? It says foothills. So you can also just go through the door and it will take you there. So I had a feeling that the Erebor housing might be there as well. And he is. So I came down here and said hi. I went ahead and bought a house. Oh, clever. You can choose to transfer shared storage. Okay, I chose not. I didn't choose that. I didn't feel I needed to. I'm just here to look at the housing. All right, so also you can pop into other places like Estelden, 21st Hall, Breetown. So you can do some traveling around from here as well. You don't have, if you don't have like travel skills, but there's somebody in the Isengard you can buy travel skills from, probably Iceman. So when you're playing around in the sandbox, you shouldn't be hindered by your actual character's lack of ability to do whatever it is they can or cannot do. Yeah, like the giant in the corner. It's hilarious. I love the way they've decorated the Isengard. It's really quite a kick. Yeah, we've got the giant hanging out there. There's one room that has kind of like your all-stars. Is that over here? Yeah, here we go. Look at this. We've got Gollum, who's a skirmish trainer here. Gandalf, I'm not sure what he's doing. There's Bill, got some legendary items. Got, the hobbits hanging around the fire having a chat. We have a rock, which is barter currency. I got Bilbo over there, Elrond, chatting with Elrond, I guess. There's Boromir holding up the wall. So yeah, it cracks me up. I love the way they've done that. Yeah, Legolas and, there's more cosmetics with Legolas, nice. And Gimli standing on the bed and laughing it up. Just so funny. These guys all crack me up. Skirmish advancement, if you want to do some of that. Anyway, so what I did is I came in and I went ahead and grabbed a house in Erebor. So I went ahead and grabbed the Geode House. So let me, the buffet for the cast members. Exactly. So I went ahead while I was, before this stream got started, and I went ahead and grabbed a house in the Shire, just in case we want to do any comparison. I went ahead and grabbed 2 Balfalos houses, one in Erebor and one in the Eastfold homesteads, so up in the hilly mountains area. So because there's some new stuff and it only works in premium housing, and so I wanted to see if we could see what it looks like in various premium housing. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to Erebor, because that's why we're here. So I'm going to use my little travel skill here. Gollum is scrappy. No kidding. When I came by here earlier, that dwarf that was standing there had a quest for me, and I went ahead and took that. And it's I've got that over here on the side. The Golden Hall of Erebor, and it's basically visit the neighborhood. So we're gonna visit a central overlook, visit a modest home along the Wormhoard Bridge, visit a deluxe home along Oakenshield Way or Ironfoot Road, visit the Kinship Hall, and visit Erebor Provisions and Crafting Hall. There was also a quest to visit the Geode House, but because I bought it and it ported me to here, I kind of already finished that. Sorry about that. So I wanted to maybe go through all this with you all. So let me show you on the map. So here we are. So the Geode House is down here at the bottom. And then we've got the Worm Hoard, which is the river of gold coins in the middle. Looks like we've got our stable master is across from where we are. So that's the neighborhood. That's the Erebor neighborhood. Okay, so now we've got to look at that. So let me show you if I turn around. So this would be how you would approach the house, is from out here. So that's the neighborhood out there. These are the Ironfoot Gardens, apparently, as we're coming up to my new fancy schmancy geode house. Okay, so I meant to pop in here and take a look around the house before we got started, but I didn't get it done. The Isengard is a very distracting place, so I just kept going around buying houses, and anyway. So 1 Ironfoot Road is the address here. So notice there's a gate, and I talked about this on the stream, but basically each house has a gate, and you can set your housing permissions. There's going to be a new thing on there. I don't know if it's on this housing permissions. Let's find out. If I go to my housing permission, housing management, permissions, so yard isn't listed, so I'm not sure where that's going to be, if they're going to add another item or how that's going to work. But my understanding is that you could then restrict people from even being able to come in here. And maybe that just falls under visit, but it would restrict people from coming in. So this is the Geode House. So this is what it looks like when you're first walking in. Check that out. It's like all above and around you. It's like being in one of those aquariums, you know, where you walk through and the fish are swimming over you. Yeah, that's what it kind of reminds me of. So that is the approach to the house. Now, my understanding, and actually here, I'll pull this back up. Not flashy at all, I know, right? Look at me, I've got my geode house here. I put my decoration mode on. Yeah, wow. So I don't know if this is how it's going to finish off, because again, they're still testing and they're deciding how many hooks they can fit and how many hooks they need to fit. Yowza, look at all that. That is a lot of housing. So this is a yard. These are outdoor items that you can slot. So I went ahead and picked up a few things. Oh, is that my mithril coins? I forgot to consume my lotro points. That's okay. So I picked up a few things in there that were new. This is a furniture wall. Oh, wait. I thought I had something that's like a large yard. Let me look at that huge yard spot. So I don't know if they're going to be overlapping like this or not. Okay, so I grabbed this. It is a simple, homely dwarf dwelling under the category Flooded Deeps. Whoa, what? That's bigger than I expected. Dude, look at that. So apparently I can stick a house in my yard. Huh. Well, that's cool. Wow. I thought I had picked up a couple of those things. Yeah, what size is this? This is enormous yard. Do I have an enormous yard? Oh, I do. I saw one. Let's see. Yeah, that's an enormous yard. It's probably going to do some weird stuff because I'm standing on it. Okay, what did that do? Okay, and that item is... Let's see. Whoa. Okay, there we go. Probably moved me out of the way. I wonder if I fall in the water, can I get out? I'm not going to try. Whoa, look at that. So that is a dwarf outbuilding, Gundabad style. I don't know how you get through these things if you put one out there, though. But it looks like they've got some new decorating, new assets to play with, because I have not seen these before. Like, there's no way to get through that. I guess it just stands in the way. Wild. I'd have to go around it. I don't know. Whoa! Run over the Hobbit. Let's push it to the side. There we go. So anyway, I wanted to pick these up because that looked like an interesting thing, and I was like, what does that mean? And apparently that's what it means. That was huge! That's fantastic. How fun. All right, so now you can get buildings for your yard. I know, right? Fill it all with snowmen, Calvin and Hobbes style. Okay, so now we're leaving the yard. There's our mailbox. And so we know that we're close to the front door. Oh, a new thing. Let me scoot back. You know what? We may have to get rid of this outbuilding. That thing is kind of in the way. So let me move that little puppy out of the way here. If you turn off a visit, you can try the gate. No, fine. Oh, okay. I mean, it should be open to all visit.
Oh, right, but from the
You want to see if that's the toggle? Okay, sure. Okay, give me a second here. Looks like my closed captions have gotten behind. You should be able to, by the way, be having closed captions on this stream. So if you want to put those on, hopefully it's useful. Sometimes it makes some really funny choices for words. Okay, so I'm going to go to everyone. We're going to take off visitor so people can't visit. They can use all the other stuff, but they can't come in. So that's kind of funny. You can use my chest, but you can't get there.
Now I have to actually get there.
Okay, so go through the Isengard.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm in, what neighborhood am I in?
I can get gold gifts.
Yeah, you don't get to keep the gifts that you get here. I'm in Zunugthar. That's quite the neighborhood name, isn't it? All right, what was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna show you all. There's a new hook. Is it out here? Yeah, here it is. Ambient environment. It looks like a little pedestal. I was playing with this earlier, but I couldn't see if it made any difference. So it's possible that the hook is here, but maybe the dayfiles aren't active. I don't know. But so, okay, if I click on this, oh, did I use up all my ambient environments? I was playing with this running around, and I may have slotted them other places. Okay, we may have to go back and buy some more of those. We'll come back to that. All right, let me turn off that.
All right, you said you were at...
What's my neighborhood again? Zunugthar. Yeah, I can type it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you're which property?
I'm at the 1 Ironfoot Road.
Wait. That one's locked, so I will visit the next one.
So Zunugthar. There we go. I put that in the chat in case anybody else is like, I'm sorry, what did you say? Okay, so we're going to go into... Sure, we'll fellowship up. That way you can find me. I was going to open the door and go in. Whee! All right, so this is the front room, the first room. And let's see, what we got? Oh, the map doesn't even show me my house yet. Yes, I'm on the ground. Well, close to the ground. Okay, so there's my housing chest. There's the door to leave. What we got here? We've got a little room on the side. Little. Okay, big room on the side. Oh, it goes right back out to here. Oh, interesting. I hadn't noticed. Oh, so there's a similar one over here. So you go in, go through, come back out. Cute. Okay.
Oh, no.
Can't get in?
No.
Oh, you can get in.
Can't.
Okay, so it looks like, here, I'll go back out front. Looks like Affidel was able to come in even though I said no visit on housing.
Turn on all permissions? Figure out which one it is?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, can you come all the way to the house?
I thought you could cycle through the permissions while...
Okay. Okay, hang on. We're going to cycle through those permissions and see. Oops, that's decorating. Wrong button. Okay. So let's see. Everyone, you can do nothing. Okay. You get nothing, I tell you.
Well, I'm able to walk into the yard.
Oh, there's Affidel. Was able to walk into the yard. All right, try to go into my house. See what happens.
Can't use your mailbox.
Can't use the mailbox. That seems to be a thing, though. We were looking at that recently, that the mailboxes are always like personal. Like you can't even give permission for that. It's really weird.
Oh.
Did it kick you out? You no longer have permission to be in that house. You were booted out. Interesting. Okay, so now can you come into the yard? You can still come into the yard, though. Maybe they haven't turned that on yet.
I may not have.
Okay.
It's certainly on their to-do list.
Yeah, it is something they're working on. Oops, I keep pushing the wrong button. Keep picking the wrong item. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and give everybody permission again.
Okay.
All right, go ahead and apply that. Bum, bum. All right, so I'm going to go back in the house. Let's see. It's so funny because on the server, it's really quiet because, you know, there's only like 8 not anonymous people here. So plus there's some admins and stuff. And so it's really funny because world chat is so quiet. So when anybody posts in there, I'm like, what? Somebody's talking. Uh-oh, I think she fell in the water. Is that outside or inside?
Outside your house.
Oh, I wonder if you can go fishing. I bet you can. Right, yes, because Aubrey tried that. Aubrey said that is there a gate at the start? I thought that was where you fixed up yard permissions. Let me go try the gate, see if it has permissions of its own that I clicked on or something. I'm not too worried about it yet. I'm sure they'll have like a little information about it. All right, so if I click on the door, well, that doesn't open. I can open it. Let's see, what if I go to permissions here? Still just has visitor, housing, storage, maintenance, decorate, use decorations, and manage permissions. What if I turn on the decorating stuff? Well, like limit people by name?
Can you not add a person by name?
Yeah, sure. But I'm just wondering if I toggle the decoration panel, is there a decoration panel item here? I do not see anything. Here. All right. Oops. Maybe. All right, we're going to put Aphrodite on specifically. Okay. It automatically gives you a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah,
So, okay, fine. You can't have any of that. But, okay. There we go. And then I am going back here because I want to see the house. Bye. I guess you could buy a house and see if you can prohibit me from coming in.
But then you wouldn't be able to see the house.
Correct. If you can actually prohibit me from going in, which I'm not certain that you can.
That's okay.
It might not be turned on yet. Okay, so anyway, so we got into the house and I wanted to look behind the stairs. Is there stuff back here? There's a little space. Okay, cute. And then, oops. Bum, bum, bum. You know what I could do is I could put it in the world chat, or you could. I will. Is the... All right, how do I want to wear this? Okay, yeah, you do it. Sweet, thank you. All right, so he'll check in world chat here because the admins, there's usually somebody who's paying attention in Bullroarer. You mean specifically for the gate? Okay, so now we're up on the next floor up, which here I would say that would be the first floor, but because the other one would be the ground floor, but a lot of people watching would probably call this the second floor. So we'll call it that. So definitely still have a lot of that green Wizard of Oz thing going on. We just came from, yeah, the stairwell over there. And I'm gonna pop over here and check out the geode looking room. Oh, that's pretty. It looks like a sauna room, doesn't it? What happens if you fall in the water? I'm in the water. Oh, I can get out real easy in that one. Yeah, that was easy. That was nothing. That's really cool looking, though. Ooh, I wonder how many housing hooks you got in here. I mean, you know, if the number of hooks is accurate. Oh, a light hook. Okay, I see a light hook there. Got some furniture hooks. Looks like we got 6 currently and 3 floor hooks. Anything on the walls? Oh yeah, you got some wall hooks, 2 light hooks. Oh, nice. Ooh, and some furniture hooks in the other room that I could steal from. Okay. Oh, so this is something that they were talking about, excuse me, is the perfect place for an evil villain's favorite chair in the steamy room. One of the things they were talking about is they're adding more of these panels in the room. And also, okay, it looks like this one doesn't have it, but there's more places where you can do ambient music. So it's been basically each house has one ambient music hook, and houses are getting more. So that's cool. We could go back. Okay, so is that the end of the house? It looks like, okay, so that is the full extent of the house. I see. It did say something about how this was a basic house. Basic house. You know, the smaller version. So basically, back when Belfast housing came out, there were the small stately houses, and then there were the large luxurious houses, and then the ridiculously huge kinship houses. So this is, I think, going back to that idea of having smaller houses that are a little bit more affordable. Although I didn't actually pay attention to what I paid for this, because it's not my money, it's play money. But that makes sense that this is one of the smaller houses, but goodness, you still get so much space. Sorry, I kind of maybe shouldn't have just popped myself down there and just cracked and popped an ankle. All right, we're gonna walk back out of here. Gotta add some railings. Where do you think you are? This is dwarven housing. There's no railings. They don't do railings in dwarven housing. But that is, which I believe then will be the same layout as the small houses. So we're gonna, hello again. So we're gonna pop back out here past Ironfoot Gardens. And let's see, we got another mailbox. So it looks like that's probably a neighborhood mailbox. And, oh, we got a workbench, we got a supplier over here, nice. Okay. What else have we got? I got a ring on the map. Okay.
Shrink the window size down first.
What, this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just make it do less work.
Okay. All right, so let's see. Yeah, exactly. True. Oh, I was wondering who's that ring? What is that? Is that Wenda? Shouldn't be Wenda. Oh, it's probably one of our quest items, right? Yeah, maybe. Let's go check. What's over here? Yeah, we got a door. What's inside that door? Crafting and vendors. Do I not have floating names on? No, I do. Okay, so it doesn't have a floating name over it right now. This winding hall is a host to a number of town services. Okay, so we just came in from that. Interesting. It has 2 levels. So if I go out, is there options? All right, so we got kind of a cozy sitting area. Got another mailbox. So if you have like a house, if you have a premium house, I mean, I suppose you don't have to be VIP, but if you are VIP, they waive the maintenance. So it seems to me like a lot of people who are premium house owners are probably also VIP, which means that you have a mailbox in your pocket. So I always am amused at like, why do I need that? But I guess I don't need that if, yeah. So maybe I do need that. Anyway, workbench, forge, oven. Yeah, got all sorts of good stuff. Hey, this looks like the kind of food that Bingo Boffin would want me to look at. Yep, we got a forge and relic master. We've got an actual forge. This is nice. Got a supplier. Pull up a chair, pull up a bench, hang out. Oh, scholar study. Gotta love the studies. Although my character, who is a scholar, is actually a stout axe dwarf. Oh, what's back here? We didn't go back here. Is there anything back here? Oh, ambience furnishing, housing furnishing. Oh, what you all got? Oh, okay, cool. So this is some of the same stuff I was seeing back at the Isengard. But it makes sense that this is who would sell it. So coffer and coins, it's just like a furniture decoration. Decorative wall. So they're selling decorative walls. So we're gonna go play with that in a minute here. Dwarf tower, dwarf outbuildings. So those are like those things that I was playing with in the house before. Traveled treasure, vase and valuables, warrior's wealth. So it looks like you put piles of, gold and stuff in here. And then, okay, so here's, yeah, ambient environment cave. So is that only usable in caves? Wait, what? Or does it make it feel like it's a cave? Or is this a cave? I have so many questions. Let's try Gundabad Deep's Crave. So we'll go ahead and we bought one of those. And let's try, what do you think? Moria, a Flame Deeps. We'll grab one of those. Now, do these all say cave? They all say cave. Interesting. So I don't know. Okay. Well, we're going to buy those. We'll find out. We'll go see what they do. And then, wow, this place goes on forever. Okay, we got a provisioner and a healer over here. What you got back here? I'm a nosy hobbit. I got to know. Anybody back there? Oh, the door doesn't even open. They won't let me in to check out their back hallways. Okay, fine. We'll go check out this back hallway. Look at that. Got those Moria crystals. That's kind of cool. All right, so lots of high elevation stuff going on here, by the way. Which is kind of fun. Whoops. All right, I just threw myself off. Ha! All right. Well, don't do that, apparently. Can you fish in the Gold River? I don't know. Where did it send me? Where am I? Let's see. I'm in Erebor? That's not useful. I don't want to be in Erebor. I want to be in the housing.
It's Erebor housing.
So it threw me in Erebor because it's Erebor housing. That's funny. Okay, so where's the housing place? Not sure where on this map it is. I mean, it's up there somewhere. It's probably there. I have travel skills. I know, I'm just wondering. Just curious. So if I'm here...
It's there in the Erebor map.
Oh, I'm very close to it then. That is my dot. That's my dot. That's okay. I will just use my... I can travel to my own house. Ironfoot. Okay, that's fine. So apparently some places you can die in housing right now. That's hilarious. A nosy hobbit, bit of a redundant statement, yes. Well, you know, they're dwarves. They don't know these things. So you can fish inside the 2 rooms of the Geode House. That is very cool. We were just looking at that, but I didn't try fishing. But Weirwell wants to know, can you fish in the Gold River?
Yes.
Erebor housing is actually inside Erebor. I was just curious if there's a way for... Oh, wait, I don't want to go into my house. I was just there. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, I should get back up on the thing. All right, so apparently somebody is fishing currently in the river. So the answer is yes. We'll see this in action if I don't, you know, make myself perish again. Can I just go there from here, or is this... that looks... Oh, yeah, there's some stairs there. That's less deathly. Ish. Man, this is why I cannot own Erebor housing. I would never make it alive out of here. Well, apparently I would. I would end up in Erebor. But because we're on Treebeard, I would end up like in my home district or whatever. Okay, yes, fishing is happening. Oh, look, you caught a hobbit. Oh. That's pretty funny. So yes, I can swim around in this silly water. Well, it's good to know you can get out of here too. Hey, what do you catch? What are you catching?
I haven't put in the chat.
Which means you'll be able to complete... Got a fish for the Lake Master deed. Oh, you were right in front of the gate to Erebor housing. That's where the Erebor spawn point sent me. Well, that's nice. Yeah, this is why I don't know if I'm a good tester or a bad tester, because I'm like, what happens if you push this? What happens if you push this? And then, you know, I end up doing things that they're like, you know, you could have just turned around and walked right back in and be like, what? That 15-minute ride I didn't need to do? Oh. So I test things in different ways than expected, perhaps. So maybe that's good. All right, where were we? Oh, yeah, we were in that door up there. We're going to go back up there. We want to go back up there. Take me there. Yes. All right, let's see if we can make it through that hallway without jumping off a ledge this time. I'll do my best to not throw myself off of ledges this time. I mean, I had to intentionally do it. So there is that. I got a lamprey and a pollen fish so far. Wow. Okay, so this is that long hallway that we were starting to investigate. And turns out, if you go over one of those over the railing, there's nothing to land on but death. So we won't do that right now. Oh, Vault Keepers, nice. Wow, did this place just go on forever? Like, what's up? Okay, so we're in this corner here. Wow. And we got more mailboxes. And a whole bunch of vaults. That's cool. Wait, where does this go? Oh, this is the other side of the don't fall off. Don't jump. So that area, don't jump. That's what I've learned. Okay. So we'll go this way. Let's see what the map says now. Yeah, so that's the don't jump area. So we'll go down this other hallway. Swimming in the gold is more jangly than my treasure-laden goat. Nice. Oh, wow. We got some big statues here. Hi, big statues. And they've covered that up, so I can't throw myself off there by mistake. Auctioneers. We got auctioneers. For all your auctioneering needs. Cool benches. Check out those benches. That's neat.
Oh, it's called an elevator.
You have an elevator? Whoa.
To the far south middle end.
Hang on, I'm stuck inside of a building.
Well,
Oh, hey, maybe I'm back at the beginning. No, but kind of. So is up the same as down? Like, is it the same portal? Where's this go? Where's this go? I'm gonna guess no. I'll bet if I came out that other door, I would have come out down there somewhere. That's my guess, because I came in from not this level. This is kind of cool. The Great Hall stands before you, gleaming green and gold. Yeah, I'd agree with that. So we are now over by where that stable master was that we saw. Hey, I found Wenda and the current task boards and the housing broker if I wanted to buy another one. Cool. Okay, awesome. Oh, there's a mount. Hey, that means I could probably be on a mount out here. Oh, there's your far-ranging stables. Guy's always handy. Far-ranging stable master is always handy. Okay. Cool. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh yeah, you were gonna show me, I forgot what you were gonna show me. So if I go, oops. If I go that way, can I go that way? No. Maybe up the stairs, that must be it. All right, we're gonna go up the stairs. So I'm starting to get a little bit better feel for the neighborhood of understanding like how this neighborhood is laid out. But I still haven't seen the other houses yet, so we'll need to do that still. All right, oh, here's Oakenshield Way. Yeah, let's try not to throw ourselves off that edge. Okay, so now we're up above, up higher. But, okay. Cool. Is there a house down here? Show me houses. This might be one. Let's see if this is a gate. Because my guess was that they'd be like, yeah, off to the sides like this. Awesome. Let's take a look. What's this thing? You see an impressive home with multiple yards. This is the home of Lordus. They have not provided decorating privileges, so I cannot show you where the hooks are. But I'm guessing this is, you know what? We are gonna go back to that housing broker and we're gonna go buy ourselves a house because I want to look and I want to know where the, hooks are. That's, you know, like you gotta know where the hooks are. Wait, if the stable master is there, oh, that's a little further. No, wait, stable master's over there. So these might be the stairs I want to go down. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Oh yeah, here we go. Now we're back to where we were. All right, Garthy, Lock Warden. Show me. Let's see, what neighborhood am I in? Zunugthar. All right, show me a big house. Let's do. They all sound the same to me. Why is that one? Oh, that one's a small house. That's gonna be like the one I have. We want to see that too. So many options here. Okay, so that's the one with the blue sparkly bit is the small house, standard house. That one's the house with the geode. I got that one. Deluxe house is the darker one. I'll just take that one then. So that's a deluxe house. Yeah, let's buy that one for 500 mithril. Yep. Okay, so go to my housing panel, and now we've got Ironfoot Road. Oh, apparently I like Ironfoot Road. Okay, we'll go there. We're just going to teleport. That way I don't have to try and find it. This is one of the reasons why I was just buying houses. So let's just get there faster. It's a lot easier that way. All right, so here we are at our new deluxe house. So we're going to go in here. Yeah, there we go. And I need to mark permissions so everybody can come and do all the stuff. That way I don't have to worry about that. Although this is only live for today and tomorrow still, basically. Like, it'll go off at some point tomorrow. But that way, if anybody wants to come in here and fuss around with things, I'm not a blocking agent on that. Oh, I did notice, and I forgot to point this out, on the small house, in the Geode House, the hitching posts, because that was the thing that they added in with Rohan housing, that you can take a pet, or sorry, not a pet, a mount that you have, and you take a hitching post. So let's see. Let me see if I can do one real quick. So hitching post, oh, I got to start by making one. Let's see. So I need to go to, the directions on how to do this are on the wiki. I don't know if you want to post that. How many Dwaro must have bumped their heads for them to decide to make the ceiling so especially high? Yeah, the scale is amazing. I mean, it makes you wonder, were dwarves really tall at some point in the world? No, they just really like digging deep, I guess. Okay, so I know they're in my wallet, I believe. So let's see, is it hitching post? No. What's it called? Oh, maybe these don't come with them. Oh, that's interesting. So, no, but I should have some because I have a Rohan. I bought a Rohan house. When you buy a Rohan house, you automatically get the steed halter. That's the word. I'm doing it wrong here. Okay, a token that can be exchanged for a permanent mount decoration when a mount skill is slotted. Yes, I want to make a thing. They're not in my. No, they're in my wallet. Oh, why can't I remember how to do this? Do you remember how to do this? Okay. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, so if I want to, I don't think it's in my inventory. I don't think it's an inventory item. I think it is like literally right there in my.
Do you have a pet harness?
No, I want to do steed harness.
Steed.
Yeah, the other one. Oh, the cosmetic pet one there is good. Yeah, is also nice. But we're going to try this.
Okay,
So you do open the decoration panel? Okay.
You do it from your skills, your K skills.
Go from my skills. Okay. And what am I looking for in my skills?
And then your whatever.
Oh, okay, so you take the mount from your skills, not from your collections.
Go to your mounts.
I see. Okay, so we got to go to the mounts here.
And drag.
And then I click and drag it into the hitching post. So like I wanted to try the Yule one. So so I'm going to drag that to the hitching post. And it's going to say, do you want to use one of your steed halters to do this? Because I bought a couple of Rohan and a couple of these, so I've got 21 of these things, which is a ridiculous amount right now. Okay, cool. So now I have created a decorative item. Let me get off my horse here so you can see. So it just stands there, and I have the ability to like rotate it around. So maybe I want to like, you know, they're all looking at each other, or, you know, they can move around. I can scooch them around, I should say, a little bit, you know, clump them in a little bit differently, however you want to do. So, then, looks like I have 8 hitching posts here. Okay, and I probably got 5 with the Geode House, and I probably got 5 with the Rohan house. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, so that was a thing they introduced with Rohan housing. So that I'm really interested that, I find that interesting that they added it to, they kept it as part of the next iteration of housing, of premium housing. Okay, over here we go. We've got the ambient music. So we can put ambient music outside. So that's a new thing. So I picked up some music boxes, although we might not, I have my music turned down quite a bit here. Yeah, we might not be able to hear it. And it also might not be active. Oh, nope, there it goes. Okay, I can hear it. That is really interesting. So I could have different music inside the house. I can have music playing in my yard that is different from the neighborhood music. That's so wild. I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out because I might want to play with it other places. So this ambient furnishing, ambient environment, excuse me, this is where we're supposed to be able to put these in, and it affects the look. But I didn't see anything different. Hey, can you come to my yard? I'm at 4 Ironfoot Road.
Just up the way, so it'll be about 10 minutes.
Okay, just up the way, so it'll be about 10 minutes. This place is huge. It's crazy. I agree with that. Oops, I'm not looking for character. I'm looking for map. There we go. So this is the map of where I am. Yeah, this is the map where you are, but yeah, which level are you on?
Yeah, up or down?
Up, I think. I think I'm up.
I found a Yule Gallus.
Okay, so nice. So I'm going to change the ambient housing environment, and tell me if you see anything different. Okay, so what I have on right now is Deep's Crave, but it does say cave, and the stuff I bought earlier did not say cave, so I don't know. Okay, so now I've switched it to Moria Shadowy Abyss. Oh, I think it is getting darker there. I think it did change. Yeah, it got kind of purpley. Oh, that is fascinating.
Change it back.
Yes. Let's move that out of the way. It's less purpley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the screenshot.
Well, that's kind of fun. All right, so yeah.
Okay, so which ambiance is this?
That is, I forgot. That is Gundabad Deep's Crave. Deeps and crave, but all one word.
Okay.
Not 2 words that I often put together.
Okay, I'll say that and then go ahead and switch it.
Okay, so now here is Moria Shadowy Abyss. Maybe I have to save.
I like the gradual.
Oh, here it goes. Yeah. Whoa, I think it's flickering. Did it flicker?
Alright,
That is
was
fascinating.
Moria, what?
Moria Shadowy Abyss. I got one more. Okay, and then we could try Moria, a Flame Deeps. Like the word A and the word flame, but put together. And then Deeps. Yeah, look, it got rid of the purpley. And now there's some, like all the gold is on fire. Okay, that is kind of fun, actually. I'm really looking forward to playing with this. I don't think they're planning on bringing it to standard housing yet.
A flame deeps.
Yeah, wait, a flame, what did I say? A flame deeps. Yep.
I got some screenshots for you to post there.
Awesome. We got some screenshots. So we'll put those up on the Twitter and possibly on my website. So you can kind of see some of those differences. That is wacky. How fun. Look at that. It's kind of foggy too. Like everything's on fire, smoky. That's kind of cool. But anyway, so this is available now at all the premium, will be, I should say, not now, but when this goes live, it looks like it's going to be at all of the premium houses. I'm going to take that off because we could go play with that at Belfalos. Sweet. Okay, I'm going to go inside. Let's see what we got inside. I also want to try to put one of these walls up. Kind of curious about that too. Okay, so, oh, I should get that out of the way. I'm still on my steed. Is that intentional? Oh, fire pit. Well, hello. So fire pit is a housing decoration item that hitherto now was only available to be used in the mead halls in Rohan. So it was like just specific to that. Like the mead halls got the fire pit and they got column decoration. And those are the only places you could use those. So that's exciting that now you can play with the fire pit in a deluxe house, or luxurious house, I guess they're calling this one. Fantastic. Okay, so it looks like we've got, I'm seeing a panel here where we could change like the wall color and surface and all that in that room. Looks like we've got one here for this room. What else? I would not be surprised to see more. Yep, there's another one. Oh my gosh, and this room. Whoa, which means there might be two over here. Oh, hey, is this the household one? No, that's floor color and floor surface probably for this room. Wow. So yeah, a lot more customization of the look of your house. That is so cool. So this reminds me a lot of the space. Oh, there's the ambient music for the house, at least for this part of the house. It reminds me a lot up to here of the house we were just looking at, the smaller house, the Geode House. But then this has the downstairs, which the Geode House did not have. Whoa, how far does this basement go? Far enough that I hurt my ankle again. Wow. And we've got more room over here, and I'll bet you there's one identical one over there. We have a door. I want to know, why is there a door? Where's this go? Oh, cool. Somebody is asking, freely decorate without her saying it's okay. Oh, you're already talking about it. It looks like we posted in World Chat on here. She isn't able to deny me access to your house. Yeah. Okay, cool. They're chatting it up. Okay, so this is another yard. So you get multiple balconies, they're calling them, instead of yards, but it's the outdoor decoration items that you use in these spaces. So huge yard, enormous yard. Those are the hooks that you have out here. Yeah, I wonder if I could use these walls. Well, what's the wall say? Floor surface. Oh, that's a floor surface, not that. Furniture, floor, or wall. Oh, so I'm gonna go back inside. Oh, another doormat too. So all those doormats that I make, we'd have lots of places to put those. We tend to go overboard with the doormats. Okay, so we're in the basement, and yeah. Oh, cute. There's a little room behind the stairs. Oh, that's fun. That's your Harry Potter room. Okay, so let's go back up the stairs. So that's cool. So that means I could probably get into the house from down there if I was on that level. Okay, so we're back to the main level with the fire pit. Let's go upstairs. And we'll go up here. Okay, so we're in kind of a loft space and a little back room here. And what we got? Another outdoor? Oh wow, another balcony. And another fire pit. What? Universal yard hook, fire pit, huge yard. Wow. So you could do, and I'm seeing this, like you could do a fire pit and then have a whole bunch of, so a lot of, you could do so many different things here. Holy moly. So the fire pit, a furniture item that I like, that I have at my mead hall, because I have a mead hall currently, and just one. You can craft doormats, and hello, yes, you can, sort of, not exactly. So you get the doormats for the harvest math, right, with the thingabobbers, with all the treats. Then also at the anniversary festival, I think it is, you can fish, and you get the you get a token that you can then turn in with the festival tokens to get the summer welcome mat. Maybe it's the summer festival then. Yeah, there's a list of the doormats there. There's not a lot of doormats. I mean, but yeah, the summer welcome mat. So we tend to do a lot of fishing, and we end up with a lot of summer welcome mats. So, yeah. Okay, so I was thinking with this fire pit though, because the one I have is tables, and it has dishes on it, and it already has benches in place. So you could use the yard hooks here, the universal yard hooks, so they're not furniture hooks. Because what I did is I used some of my hooks to take some of the food from like the Midsummer Festival, and I put it on the table, so it's food on the table. Yeah, if you have access to Dol Guldur, you could maybe get the unwelcome mat if you're super lucky. Okay, so will you ask which permission it is that we should be? Sounds like it's not. He's going to dig into it. Okay, cool. So it sounds like we may have found, this is what testing is for. So what I was thinking though is also what you could do instead is you could get the fire pit that has like fire, and then you could put tables and benches around it using all those universal yard hooks. So that's kind of fun. Okay, I am definitely very curious to see how people are going to be decorating their Erebor housing, because that's some fun looking stuff. All right, so if I go back in, I want to find a large space. I want to try this wall thing that I picked up. Ironically, I feel like I'm not finding big enough rooms. That just sounds wrong. Okay, so let's try this decorative wall. That's what I thought it was going to do. That is insane. Look at that. Yeah, you could build a wall in your house. Oh, I love it. Check that out. Oops. I'm standing in the wall now. That's cool. That's really cool. So then if I were to rotate that just a little more the other way, maybe. I'm spending too much time decorating. But that is a really cool idea. Check that out. You could like slide it into place there, and then it will be like, yeah, I know it's not even. Check that out. So you'd have like a wall that you could go around, around behind it. That is fantastic. Very tickled by that. That is very cool. We're going to take that with us. We're going to put the wall in our pocket. We'll be back. Or actually, we can see what that one looks like. Whoa. That one is the Gold-Flecked Second Hall, is the name of that wall. This is what was this one? This was the Summer Days. Oh, I don't like that one. I don't like that wallpaper. This is Festival of Enedhin. And did we already do the marbled one? Oh, whoa. Oh, so there's a couple of sizes I noticed of walls. Wowzers. This is the big one. This is, I think it said 20 meters. Yeah, 20 meters, and the other ones were 10 meters. Isn't that insane? That is huge. Okay, very cool. All right, I'm gonna put that in my pocket. We're gonna take that with us. Very neat. Oops, I just threw myself down the stairs. I am not good at Erebor housing. I'm just gonna throw myself off the wall. Okay, so let's just walk out a door. Let's find out where I am. I think I might be on the... I'm not on the level that has the gate. I'm on, I think, lower level. Okay, so that was... Well, oops, here we go again. Hey, there's my gate. I feel like each house needs to come with like a whole bundle of those like fall and don't get hurt things. Okay, so Ponton says I was right by the door to get into housing.
Right. No,
Turn right.
run straight.
Run straight into here?
That portal.
Oh, hey, it's a portal. Awesome. Although, I mean, do I care? Which I could have just used my travel skill, but that's okay too. Like, let's look at us back in there. I was thinking I might try and, oh, I can't take you with me necessarily though. Won't be as easy. You put mattresses throughout my bottom yard so I land safely. Okay, so yeah, I think we've alerted them to the fact that perhaps the denying people access to your yard might not be working. So Snaro's gonna take a look at that and see what's the what. Okay, so we're back at the bottom. So the Geode House is right by the entrance, because remember my Geode House was, I think, right there. Oh no, it was one more turn. Over there. Oh, it's over there. Okay, coolio. I wanted to try to get to the kin house. Hey, can I just buy a kin house? Can you teleport me there? Oh no, you can't buy kin houses because there's no kins. Right.
Before you go to the king house,
Yeah.
just go to the middle of the south end.
Middle of the south end. We're gonna try and see if I can do that without, perishing.
To the west.
Well, hey, there's a river. Can't I just jump in the river?
It's
Go
unnecessary.
west. West is down.
Don't go down.
Don't go down. There's nothing but down from here.
Okay. What?
There's a house here, I think.
No, are you going west?
West is that way.
Okay.
So how do I... There's no cross path yet. Maybe there's one somewhere else?
Are you up? Are you on my
I
causeway?
think I'm up. Should I come down? Oh, hey, there's a staircase. I can go down this staircase. Oh, there's another staircase there. Whoops. This is what I'm like in Minas Tirith too, but I know Minas Tirith better, so I don't hurt myself as often. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to go across here. And then, so I'm on the Worm Hoard Bridge, which I think, there we go, there's the middle. So that can take us all the way from one end of the neighborhood to the other. So at least we know that much. But I'm coming south. Oh, hey. Is that the kin house?
This is the elevator.
This is the elevator. What? Causeway
Here you can go up to
Overlook.
the upper courtyard.
Causeway Overlook and Upper Courtyard. Okay, so Upper Courtyard. Hey, it's the checkerboard.
So that was the lower causeway.
This is the Court of Games. As it's oh, great causeway stretched to the north, leading to the kinship hall. Now you tell me. But it's still death if you walk off, I'm sure. But there was a talk about, trying to get together like games of chess. Because look, you could just be a chess piece and you could play. Wouldn't that be so much fun? I think that'll be so much fun. We got to get a group together to do that, because that'll be too fun. Yeah, it's pretty far across though. Like everybody will have to dress up and stuff. That'll be fun. Okay, so this is the
Let's go to the Causeway Overlook.
Causeway. So we're the top one, right? So Causeway Overlook is probably the next one down, is my guess. Okay, cool. Yeah.
As it says, it's overlooked.
So we have an overlook
Of the causeway.
of the causeway, and then where we just were is up above there. Okay, all right. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, this place is like, I'm glad I'm VIP and don't have like damage to my items every time I'm defeated. All my stuff would be gray and broken.
The lower causeway.
And then the lower causeway
Down here.
I think also, yeah, I think this is I can take this bridge to get all the way across.
You can get most of the way, and then you'll fall off
Oh.
right there if you don't stop.
Oh, apparently you can get most of the way and then you die.
No, you have to just go to the side.
I'm kidding.
No.
You can go most of the way and then you have to turn,
Yeah.
is what I'm hearing. Okay, yep, looks like the checkerboard is just above us because that's what was on that mini radar there. Oh, they are making this so 3D oriented though. That is like not my primary skill set. But my guess is then that each one of these, yeah, it leads off to somebody's house. So that's kind of cool. Like, if you can find your way to here, then you can get to the houses. And then you just have to figure out which floor in your house lets you get out back to this area instead of just jumping off like I did. Because apparently that's bad. All right, so Kin House is up there, huh? Wow. Looks like a big sword, isn't it? That's a kind of a cool look. But then we can't just go straight across? I agree, we can't just go straight across.
You can go straight ahead,
Oh, yeah?
but you'll notice that you'll also go straight down.
Oh, yeah, okay. Ahead means also down.
It doesn't kill you, though.
And I don't see an entrance there.
No, but if you come over here, there's another elevator.
There's another elevator.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad that dwarves have figured out the technology for elevators.
You can get to the upper walkways.
Upper-
Or you can go up the stairs.
Upper walkways, okay. Or stairs, apparently. All right, so now I'm on Oakenshield Way.
Yep.
I've gone up,
And this takes you up to the Kin House.
and now we go up to the Kin House. Okay. Oh, so the Kin House door is up. It's not. So I was. Oh wow! You discover a magnificent estate rife with possibility. So now, of course, we can't buy this, so I can't turn on the hooks for you, because you have to. In order to buy a Kin House, you have to be a kin leader, and you can't be a kin leader. Yeah, only kinship leaders can purchase kinship houses, and you can't be a kin leader on Bullroarer. Well, I could start a kin, but you have to be at least. Well, actually, that's an interesting question. Might be able to start a
So
kin.
there's more water here.
More water to swim in. Nice. I like the layers, like the elevation there. You know, down, up,
I'll let you know when-
down, up. Okay. He's gonna fish for a while. Okay, so wait a minute. Did we find the door? I don't think it's over there. I think it's... Let's try this way. Wait a minute. Maybe that way. Maybe I should try this way. This is the northest north you can north. So this is probably it. Awesome. Okay, and now we have another giant room, but it's even more giant than the one we were looking at before. And the stairs are in a different place. So before, remember the stairs were over here. Now we've got a big room, maybe for a meeting room or something. Oh, the cute little stage. Nice. Oh, and two sides. Ah, so this is where you have like your Thorin. Sure, I'd like to thank you all for coming today. You know, there we go. He'll give a little speech, you know, and so yes, there's all the dwarves here, and there's yeah. Okay, so
He's gonna like these wings.
wings. All right, so let's go upstairs and see what we got. So yes, if you buy a house in Erebor, you can probably go fishing and get those Lake Town deeds done well before we're ever going to get to Lake Town on Treebeard. So that's kind of funny. The outside west wing reminds you of Moria and Jazargund. Okay.
Very planty.
Oh, lots of plants. Okay, let's see if I can get there. Yeah, right, because the Kin House, so like the Geode House is at one end of the neighborhood. This is smart design. I like this, because you've got the Geode House at one end of the neighborhood, so that's kind of like your gem, geode kind of place. And then at the other end of the neighborhood is where I think there's, like the idea is that there's some opening to the outside, like you get some shafts of light, and you get some greenery. Now, the question is, can I find that? I mean, you are above me, perhaps? I don't know. But somewhere there's trees. Somewhere in this house there's trees. Maybe I'm not up high enough yet. Or maybe I'm too high. I'm not sure. These houses are confusing to a poor little hobbit like me. Wait, can I go any higher than this? Okay, probably not. So I'm probably too high up. All right, so let's try going back downstairs. So walk on the right, fall on the left. Got it. Bum, 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 bum. Now, how did you get to where you are? Are there more exits?
Outside.
Oh, you didn't come inside and go anywhere? Okay, so let's go back outside then. See if we can figure this out.
Can you figure out how to leave?
Working on it. Working on figuring out how to get out of the house. Hey, look, I'm outside. Well, I'm a version of outside. Yeah, I'm back to the gold. Okay, hi. All right, so we're gonna go this way.
This is the outside west lane that I call it.
Oh, wow, there we go. Look at that. Look at all those trees. Oh, that's pretty. That is very pretty. Yeah, I know when Scenario was teasing this housing, and he was saying basically, like, if you have a kin house already, you know, you may, like, they're putting in together some really nice kin houses over here, and you'll be very tempted to move your kin. So, yeah, this is nice. And I think there are decorating hooks here. I think you can decorate some of this area. And then, okay, so I think we've got wings on both sides. So there was something about how, yeah, there's like a whole bunch, you've got like 4 balconies or something like that for the kin house. So guessing that's like 1 each side. And then we were just up there, like, I think, oh, let me stop looking at my horse's butt. I think that might have been a balcony, and that might be a balcony that you have access to. So lots of balconies. Oh, it's wild. So wild. Okay, so let's go over here. Oh yeah, we're supposed to try the ambient environment stuff in the Rohan housing. Oh wow, this is very, like, look at that marble and stuff going on. Interesting. I think this all has a bunch of decoration hooks too. Goodness. All right, I think I want to pop over real quick to like Belfalas housing. I don't think I can take you with me though. But you could buy a house. Do you have an Isengard map? Did you get an Isengard map?
I have a transport.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna pull up my housing panel. I'm gonna go to 4 Bay Road, and I just picked the first of the Belfast housing neighborhood, so it's Anorist, which I keep reading it and thinking it says anarchist. You'd like to see snow effects as an optional ambient, even if it melts before it touches the floor. That would be fascinating. Okay, so here I'm at a luxurious house in the Belfalas homesteads. And it's got, you know, the hooks that we're used to, right? All of those things. Although, you know, that enormous yard, I have a giant dwarf building I can shove there now. Look at that. That is crazy. Hey, you thought your Belflas house was big. Wait till you see the yard item. Hang on. Let's go up the stairs here. Oh, that's right. There is a bug reports thing. I forgot about that. Yeah, so that's a Gundabad dwarf outbuilding from Gundabad. You could just shove that in the middle of your yard. Ain't that a kick? Okay, so now we've got that ambient environment thing here too. So we should be able to, that decoration cannot be slotted here because it was caves only. Oh, but I have these other ones. Okay, okay. So cave is over there. So this is the ones where I wasn't sure if it was actually affecting anything. I couldn't tell if it looks any different. So that's Bree. So this is Breeland. Let me put in Breeland Old Forest. Let's see if that does anything. Oh yeah, look, it's getting a little darker. Oh, it definitely got darker. Oh, that's fascinating. Okay. So it is doing stuff. And then this is Pelennor Sunrise Over the Fields. There's a whole slew of Pelennor ones. Oh, sunrise. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. And then you've got, what else? I got a whole bunch of the Pelennor ones just because there's, I thought, you know, Morning of Battle. So that's probably going to have some darkness to it, I guess. Okay. And then we've got Gloom of Battle. It is kind of interesting how it fades slowly. Oh, and it's got rain. Oh, wow. Okay, so hold on. We're gonna pause that a second because if I leave my yard, oh goodness, I'm jumping off things in Belfast too. That's not supposed to happen. Now check it out. I've left that space. And see, now we're back to standard Belfalos kind of environment. But if I go back, once I start getting into my yard, that environment should kick in. See, look, it's getting darker and the rain's coming. That is really cool. Oh, I'm really curious. So I'm in but it's a standard neighborhood. Ugh. I'm in a kinship. Well, I'm in a couple of kinships where we have like the neighborhood, and it would be so fun to take over, like, and all of us pick like a thing and be like, okay, now it's spring, let's choose, you know, this other thing or whatever. Oh, that'd be so much fun. Let's see, I just switched it to Pelennor Dawn of Battle. And you can kind of see it's got that kind of orangey glow of dawn. Nice. And then what do we have here? Pelennor Afternoon of Battle. Yeah, look at that. The sun's coming out. Okay, and then I have Lothlorien. Thought that'd be fun to check out. Whoa, yeah, look at that. Getting some brightness. That's Lothlorien Yellow. Now notice the ambient music thing. That's something that's new, right? Coming with the Erebor housing, and they're applying it retroactively to the other premium housing neighborhoods. So we'll get that in Belfast and we'll get that in Rohan. That's cool. That's very cool. So you can make it rain at your house. Yes, although it would only be at your premium houses, not at our Shire houses. Yeah, I was, okay, yeah, so I'm just catching up here, sorry. I was definitely surprised. I wasn't sure how, I thought it wasn't showing up. And so, yeah. Let's see. No winter housing. I don't know. I don't know if any of I didn't buy all the day files. I didn't like check on all of them. I was curious, like I just picked up a couple because I wanted to just get an idea of how does this work. So there might be winter ones. I don't know. Kinship House Gold Coins had a Van Dance. Van Dace for the Lake Master Fishing Deed. Awesome. How editable is the room? Oops, I probably left. If it was the kin house, I couldn't edit it because I can't own a kin house because you have to. I don't think I can own a kin house on Bullroarer. And then the outside west wing reminded you of Moria and Jazergund. Snow effects. Yeah. Okay, I mentioned that. And yeah. So when they said dayfile hooks, you were hoping to be able to make it rain at your house. I was thinking that would be like that kind of thing too. So yeah, I am not surprised at how it looks, and I'm very happy to see that it's looking like that. Yeah, it seems like it is definitely somewhat pronounced in some places. I thought it was going to be way more subtle than that when I first started, but I'm glad to see that it's it's not that subtle. Okay, so this is another thing I wanted to play with, is that those walls, I was curious, how did they look, for example, in this kind of house, in a Belfalas house? So yeah, it's pretty sizable. I could just block off that corner. What else we have? Yeah, that's the 10-meter one. So these are the 10-meter ones.
You just have internal walls now?
Yeah, you can make internal walls. They take a furniture slot though. So you'd lose...
A wall slot?
Not... Well, actually... I think it did say wall. Yeah. So I could be like, oh yeah, this is going to go over here now. Ta-da! Wait, is that up in the air? Do I need to bring that down? Hang on, excuse me, wall, can you move, wall? Okay, so that wall seems to be up. Yeah, I have to bring it down.
Oh,
Because it's set high up. Yeah, it's like a painting. So it's up in the air. That's so funny. Okay, now, that's a cool way to be able to modify the looks of these. Yeah, you can sync it too. You can do all sorts of crazy stuff with it. That's nice. That's really interesting. Okay, so now here's what I'm curious about too, though, because I got that one that's like 20 meters. Where's that? That one's 10. There you go. Is it going to be like, yeah, how do you get out the door if you put that there? But you could now have a marbled stone wall. You just don't have a door anymore. I mean, whatever. Who needs doors? Actually, I'm curious now. How do you get out? Does it put a door in there? Like, have I just blocked myself from actually leaving my house?
You can do that with a series one too.
Yeah.
Teleport out.
How interesting. Oh, that is delightful. How funny. Can you come in my house? Oh, you're not even here. Never mind.
Well, yeah, it's like, coming in, yeah, it won't stop that.
And we'll stop you from coming in?
What's your neighborhood?
The first one in Belfalas.
I'll run over to Belfast.
I did it from... I don't know if the Belfalas person... Are they in the Isengard? I'm not 100% sure. I went to the place in Bree. I took Lalia's Market and just did it there.
Oh, sure.
So you could do a maze and have to find your way through the other door. Yeah, you absolutely could do a maze with these walls. I'm thinking that... I think that's probably the intention, is to allow you to make modifications. Yes, this house is amazing. It's just built right in there for the hobbits, isn't it? Wait, so is there a... Oh yeah, let me see if I can... What happens if I do that wall? That's going to look weird. I like that it could be a wall, though, a wall hook, and not just have to take up a furniture hook. So you could do like that, where it just takes up part of the wall, but then it looks weird above it. But I bet if I wallpapered it above it, it might blend in a lot better.
How far down can you take that?
How far down can it go? I mean, pretty far. Like,
Tripping hazard?
there you go. Yeah, I could make it a tripping hazard. Let's see, there you go. And then maybe move it out here. I'll scooch it there. There you go. And let me turn off decorating.
Which address are you?
So you go, you have to jump over it. I'm at 4 Bay Road,
Oh, 4.
number 4.
Well, I met you. Oh, that's a big one.
Yeah, I bought a big one and a small one in this neighborhood just to test that out. You could do a bar. You enter the house and you can't come back the way... Yeah, you can't go back out because, look, the door is right there. Like, you can see the door. It says door, but I can't open it. Ooh. Are you in? You're in my house. Why do I not see you?
Upstairs.
I'm downstairs. I'm on the main level. That is weird. So Affodil is in my house, but not seeing any of this. Are you sure? No, you're in 3 Bay Road. That's why.
But you're on
I'm in number 4, though.
You're on my map.
The map by being a little glitchy. But yes, you could do a bar. And that was a wall slot that I just used there to do this. This decorative wall. I just used a wall slot for that. Oh, and I was gonna check out, we got a couple of new things that I picked up just for funsies. Let's see, what is that? That is a wall surface. Oh, let's check out the wall surface then. Let's do that one, and we'll do that one. Wow, that's intense. Check that action. That is dwarf-styled stone wall Erebor. So if you wanted to get that green marble Wizard of Oz look in your other house, like in this house, this would actually really lend itself nicely to that. That looks really good. I may have to get that for my house. What? Oh, I just haven't set my permissions. Oh, I may have forgotten to do this house. Hang on a second. Permission, everyone. Yeah, right, I forgot to do this house. Boom, boom, apply. Okay, you should be able to visit now.
Yay.
And then the other thing I got, what did I get? I got some flooring. Isn't that fantastic? So this is one of the new flooring. Look at that.
Hey, if you give
That's
me
kind of
another wall,
fun.
jumping around.
Jump around. What?
Give me
Yeah,
a
come here.
wall that much higher
Come here.
over
Stop moving. I can't trade with you if you're far away. Let's see, I need to give you a wall. How about the gold flecked second? I can't trade that. What?
Let's do it.
No, I can't trade it.
Oh, is it bound?
Oh, it's bound to account. Wah, wah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, and that can't trade. Aw, sorry. That's sad. So anyways, that's a new floor surface, though, that they had also. I picked that up. Huh. Yeah. But you have decorating privileges. So you should be able to move it. I'll stick another wall out here. Oops, I pushed.
Can't move it while I'm on it.
Probably not. You probably can't move it while you're on it. That's probably true. Here we go. We get a gold flecked wall going on over here. Oh, people are going to have fun with these things. This is cool. I like these walls. That's fun.
Sure, you can access the chest if you can find it.
Yeah, you can access the chest if you can find it. It's just underneath that wall. So now also somebody was saying that this works out really nice. These look really nice with Erebor or with Rohan housing. Yes, you could also parkour here. Although I do have that other parkour area and nobody seems to be using it. So it makes me hesitant to make more parkour in my housing. Who was saying that it looks really good in Rohan housing? That something was looking good from the new stuff. Because I'm curious about using some of these things, these new assets, as it were, in Rohan. I know you just got here, but I might. Okay, you're gonna play with that. I'll be back. I'll leave you the walls, but I'm gonna take the.
I'm just curious if you could block the stairs.
I'm gonna take the wall surface.
Yeah, you can
And
block the stairs.
yeah, I'm sure you could block the stairs. I am unsurprised. You can block the front door.
I have also blocked the front door.
I blocked the front door before. That's okay. Oh yeah, you know what though? If you block that stairs, hang on. I got your number because I know how to get to the other side of the stairs. Shh! Don't tell him.
Dang. We'll need another wall.
We'll need another wall. We're gonna need more walls. But then what happens if I get stuck behind the wall? Whee.
Oh no, this wall lets you. Oh, it doesn't.
Wonder if I can jump out the side. Oh, I can't jump out the side. It's behind this wall.
Oh.
It's behind the marble wall. No, this one. This one right here.
Oh.
It's behind there. Yeah, with these walls and a big open room, you could make, yeah, like an indoor stage for events. Yeah, it definitely has the potential to make some of the Deco Demu housing contests more interesting. Speaking of Deco Demu, yes, we like them. Yes, we're going to need a bigger wall. Okay, I'm gonna run over to the Rohan house that I picked up. So let me travel. That's what I want to do. All right, this is why I went ahead and just bought a bunch of houses so I could travel to them really fast. Which is why I was suggesting go to Isengard, buy a house in each of the neighborhoods that I'm also buying at. I mean, get a whole bunch of mithril, buy houses, and that way you could follow around.
We should just have you buy a bunch of summoning horns.
Oh, yeah, I don't know where the summoning horns are. Wait, did I go to the wrong house? Oh, dude. I'm in the wrong house. That's okay.
That doesn't look like Rohan.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't look like Rohan. Maybe I got my dwarven names and my... Hey, but there's a Yogala steed. Just standing in the middle of the road. That looks a little out of place without other things nearby. Poor thing. Just like, why am I here? Let's see. Okay, so I grabbed all that. Okay, then let me try traveling again. I'll come back to look at what she has wrought eventually. Oh, I gotta go to Ridge Road. Oh, it hasn't been a minute. That's where I meant to go though, was Ridge Road, not Ironfoot Road. So similar. So you can set up a wall, so when you zone in, you're on one side, but the door is on the other. Yeah, that's what I did, right? I had it so that you could come in.
Yeah, but you can come in, but now you have to, but you can still get access from down the stairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's right.
So before I set it up in my house, that if you go up the back stairs and come around, you can slip behind the wall to get out the door. But when you come in the door, it puts you on the other side of the wall. So yes, the fun to be had with walls.
And still have access.
Nice. Yep. So that's what he's done, is like the door is there, and then it's like there's just a little alcove, little teeny alcove there. So when you come down the stairs, you can get out, but when you come in, it automatically ports you on the other side of the wall.
Yep.
That's too funny. Oh, not consistently.
Not this time.
Okay, so we're at the Rohan house that I picked up, and I was curious then also about, how does it look here? And let me give permissions just in case we gather. Okay, I already did that. Good. I tried to do that when I was playing with the houses, but I maybe didn't do every single one of them. Okay, so let's see. Ambient environment. What can I do here? Oh, this is where I stuck one of the environments. And I didn't think it was doing anything because I took Wildermore is what I picked. And I wasn't certain that it actually did anything, but maybe it's just where I'm at. Maybe if I was in a different part of the yard, I would see it better. I don't know. So the environments, maybe you have to pick very carefully for your Rohan house, perhaps, what it's going to look like. So did that change? That is changing, right? The sky looks like it's changing. I put in Barrow Downs. Oh, that definitely changed. That got dark. Yeah. Well, let's do Old Forest. That should be nice and dark, too. Because I remember when we did Old Forest, the other one, like, lights got kind of flickery in the back, in the distance. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so where's the one that we have that had rain? It wasn't sunrise over the fields. It was like battle day, right? Like gloom of battle. Let's try that one. I think that's the one that had the rain. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so so it is definitely showing up. Let's go out into the yard a little bit. Yeah, okay. So definitely though, because I'm wondering, because Rohan has such like long views, that it's impacting your yard, but you're still seeing a lot of what's going on out there, you know what I mean? Because this doesn't seem as dark as it did at the Belflas house. Or does it? Maybe it does. I don't know. All right, well, we're gonna go inside because I wanted to play with the walls here because I brought some walls with me. I just have some walls with me. And then it also had that ambient music slot for the outside. I'm really glad that the ambient music for outside and inside are the same hook. That way you can play around with that a lot. Yeah, that's gonna be cool. That's gonna be cool. Okay, so I'm inside the house. Of course, I didn't buy any light. That's okay. Let's see. So yeah, like if I do a wall slot and do, oh, I've only got one wall with me? Okay, sure, whatever. And it's that one. Oops, zoom, zoom. Hey, you could just block off that room, you know? That room that doesn't make it, that I don't, yeah, like, that's interesting. Or you could have it like, doesn't even look like there is a room there. But if you know there's room back there, you can just like slip behind. Oh, and I was curious about, yeah, that's fine. The wall surface. I wanted to know about this Erebor surface in here. And then I was also curious about the floor surface in here. What is that one? Oh, that's a cave environment. Right. And what's this? Oh, that's a fortified. We'll go put that outside here in a minute. Okay, so I can put some of this in here, but I'm going to get rid of all that. I think that marbly, that green. Now, of course, I don't have any lighting in here, so that does make a difference. Let's see, and it applies to which rooms? Not this room. This room's got its own decorating hook now. Like, they've really added so many hooks for decorating, so you can really change the looks around a lot. I think I like that Erebor housing wall look to, I like that better in the Belfalas house. I think that looks really good in the Belfalas house. Or Belfalas. Yeah, that one, that, here, we're just going to take that back. Dwarf-styled stone wall. That's really pretty. I like that one a lot. And the floor is interesting. Not sure which house I would want to put that in, because it is very dwarfy feeling, right? So I don't know. Oh, hey, yeah, we're going to go stick that giant building outside. Let's go try that. Try and get out of my house. Just grab some walls out of your pocket. Exactly. Yeah, good thing I did that 4-hour stream on Saturday. Otherwise, I would have talked about housing this whole stream. I still got 15 minutes left. I haven't done it the whole stream. But we were going to go do bingo boffin over on... I mean, we got time. We can still bingo. You can bingo if you want to. Start bingo Bullroarer. It wouldn't save, you know.
That's talents would get the entire thing.
It occurred to me, yeah, that would be hilarious to try and do a whole bingo before Bullroarer wipes out. You know, you got 3 days. Do all of bingo. Go. Wow, look at that puppy. So that's another one of the outbuildings, the dwarf outbuildings. Can you go inside? I didn't even try that. I didn't even look. That is huge, though. All right, that's not a door. It says this object does nothing. I would say it definitely does something. It, like, blocks the entire yard. What are you talking about? That's a something. It... This object does nothing. Yes, it imposes. It looms large. That is definitely doing something. Come on. That is very cool. I like how they have, and I didn't keep all the outbuildings, or I could put them side by side, I guess, here. But they have different, you know, how they each have different looks. That's kind of fun. I've left them at each house, you know. I guess, let me think. Which yard has the most big yard spots? Maybe this object does nothing. Quit telling me that. I disagree. Let me put that back in my pocket. Oh, Wrong. I clicked on the wrong yard hook. How do I miss that? That's fantastic. Yes, I'd like to click on the large building over there. Oh, you mean this thing right here? Over here? No, that large building over there. Yeah, that. I was just thinking if I collect them, if I find them back again and put them side by side, that might be kind of interesting. Okay, so that's cool. All right, I'm gonna go. Are you still at my Belfalos house, or did you leave?
I'm at the housing area.
You're in the housing area. Okay. In the yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go to the Belfalos house and see if I can have if I can put. Now, where did I leave the other house though? I think we left that at the first dwarven house, didn't we? We have to go back and grab that in a minute. Yeah. Okay, we might not make it back for bingo.
So you're in Norris.
Wow, that thing is so big. Let's see. Oh, I'm back in Belfalos at the moment, but oh yeah. My house is 4 Bay Road, a Norist. Currently, for the next, 24 hours. Okay, so let me stick one of these. Wait, huge yard. Oh, it has to be an enormous yard. How many enormous yard spots do I have? Do I just have one? That'd make me sad. I need 3. Scenario, I need 3 in a row. He's gonna be like, no, you don't. Ah, there's only one enormous yard slot here. All right, do you have a house?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Oh, but come here.
Oh, you could buy a house. I could buy a house. What am I talking about? Oh, sorry. First, I have to go in. I gotta turn decoration mode off, and I gotta go into this new maze of a house that we have here. Okay, here we go. Let's see what happens. All right, I am in the house. Oh no, how will I ever get out? Okay, I can see the door though. You must face target. Yeah, okay. Can I open the door from here? I think I could open it, but I don't think I can go through it. That's interesting. And I can start going up the stairs, but I can't finish going up the stairs. Okay, all right. So if I go back through the house, up the stairs. Oops, run into the wall. Over these stairs. Yeah, this could make for a really interesting, like I've seen some interesting Halloween stuff, like haunted houses that people have done using just like the mysterious door. Yeah, check that out. That's hilarious. That is fantastic. I like it. I was just curious about these giant thingy bobbers, like how they would look if they were next to each other. Let's see. But if I only get one of these hooks per house, I'm gonna have to buy 3 houses near each other. I mean, it's not a big deal. All right, I'm buying this one then because you didn't. Yeah, that's fine. And then where is the enormous yard hook? Is this it? Yeah. All right, and plop that little darling down. Get out from inside of it. Save. Cool. All right, so let's see if we can contrast and compare. Wow, that's just so cool. Like, maybe I'll go up the road a little bit here. See, it's a lot harder for me to throw myself off of a staircase in Belfalos, I'm just saying. So yeah, look at that. I can put, these are as, like these dwarven outbuildings are as big as the stately houses, the Belfalos stately house. Like your neighborhood just doubled in like housing. So yeah, that one and that one, I don't know, you can't quite see them at the same time. You can almost see them at the same time there. Those look kind of wild, don't they? And then I left one in Erebor, one of my houses there, I guess. I could try and go back and get it. I think I'll do that. It's probably been a minute. I could probably go back for it. I think it was the small house, the Geode House. So that would probably be 1 Ironfoot Road. I'll check that one out. It's funny because it says Stately House, but it doesn't say that it's the Geode House. But we know because, I mean, everyone knows it's the Geode House. Come on. So I think, let's go in. Yeah, there it is. There's the other outbuilding. I know it's going to tell me this thing does nothing. It does something. It takes up its presence, man. All right, we're going to grab that off and take that back with us too. Oh yeah, I forgot. That was blocking the geodes. See? That was a terrible idea to put that there. Can't block the geodes, man. So there's some more fishing spot. So cute. Look at that. That is insane. For anybody who wasn't here at the beginning, this is the very first house that we looked at. And this is the Geode House in the new Erebor housing. That hasn't been released yet, but it's probably coming out mid-February-ish. So this is in testing right now on the Bullroarer server, which is why we're hanging out here. And so when you first come, so let me go back to the beginning. So for anybody who wasn't here at the beginning, when you get into the neighborhood is out here, and I must warn you that death comes easily to those in the neighborhood because this place is full of elevation, and you can throw yourself off of these, and yeah, you better be a burglar, I guess. Good luck. So the neighborhood is, come hither, yon. What did I do? Oh, because I did do that. There we go. So this is the neighborhood. Oh, I have that quest still up to go wander around the neighborhood. We didn't finish that, did we? But so yeah, the Geode House here is down here at the bottom, and that's where I am. And then the Kin House is at the top, at the very top of the map there. And then coming off of the center strip down the middle, coming off of the sides are where you're going to find the other houses in the neighborhood. So don't think of it as death, think of it as not life. It's just temporary. That's the good thing in this game. So when you ride up to your house in Erebor, you've got these big, impressive things. But then you have this door, which is actually a gate, and you click on it and it opens. So there's the intention is to have some sort of a way to set that permission, and I'm guessing it's going to be the same as the visit house. So where it says visitor, my guess is that's going to also apply to that gate. So basically, somebody can't even come into your yard if they can't visit your house. I'm guessing that's where it is, because I'm not seeing another extra toggle there, so I'm guessing it's going to be wrapped in with something else, which visitor would make sense to me. Okay, so once you come into the Geode House, you've got this little bridge, and you've got water on both sides there, which you can go fishing in. Aubrey has checked it, and Affadil did some checking of fishing as well. And then you've got these geodes that are all over and above and around you, so you're just encased in them as you come through. And then you come to your house, and there's your house. Boom, boom. Let's see, did I leave any other furniture in here that I wanted to play with anywhere else? I didn't put any walls up in here, I don't think. So yeah, so this is the house. This is the main level, and then there's some stairs, and you can go up, and there's a second level that's very similar to this one. Okay, so I grabbed the giant house, and I think we're gonna take that to the Bay Road area. And then we'll buy another house over there, nearby, and then I'll put it out in the yard, and then we can see all three of them at the same time. There might have been more than those three, now that I think about it. Because I was just kind of trying to get like a little smattering of some of the options, the new stuff, because I wanted to, do a little comparison. Okay, so let's see, I've got one there and one there. So where's the next nearby house? I mean, there's this house. Seems far away though. Wait, so there's that building and that building. Now let's see if we can find some up the hill. Okay. Because I kind of wanted to see the three of them in comparison. I'm trying to remember if the Rohan house had more, what is it? Extreme? That's not right. Extravagant? Outrageous? The giant housing slots. All right, we'll just buy this house if I've got enough mithril still. Oh, this is a kinship house. Well, that'll be why it's still there. All right. Well, maybe we won't buy any more houses. Let's see. Well, this one might work. Is this one for sale? I was hoping to get 3 of them near each other so you could see all 3 of those crazy buildings at the same time. Well, goodness. Elevation changes. Oh, well. That's all right. We'll just stare at them from here. Where's the other one gone? Wait. Oh, that's a regular house. See, now I can't even tell the difference. Wait, where am I? Did I go too far? I definitely have lost track of where I am. Where am I? We'll just slide down here. It'll be fine. All right, is this one of my houses? This is what I find so fun is you just go up and buy a bunch of houses. I get amused by it. Oh, I am too far south, I think. Because I see your blue dot there, green dot. All right, so next week we will come back and do some bingo boffin. We'll get caught up with bingo boffin in Moria because we did not do that today, obviously. I mean, unless they're doing more in Bullroarer that we want to test, but I'm guessing that this will probably be sufficient. Hey, there's that house. Isn't that just so wild? That dwarf owl building, that is just so wild. So huge, so big. Did I put a day file here? I must have, because look, everything got different. Or maybe maybe it was, maybe I rode through the other yard and the other day file was on and I just noticed it late. All right, well, we'll just stand here and stare at these 2 gorgeous, large, dwarven outbuildings. Yeah, so next week we'll try and do some more, do some bingo boffining. I'm still waiting. I know Cordovan is the Lotro community manager, and he puts out the schedule every year of, you know, when festivals and things are happening. And we don't have the 2022 schedule yet. I put it in my biography, like when the things are. Oh, Yuletide is over. I need to edit that. But Moria arrived. So Spring Festival should be sometime in March. And, excuse me. Now, last year, for like the last half of the year, we had Hobnanigans was every even numbered month. It was the first weekend. And so that would be in like a couple of weeks, would get us into the beginning of February, like 2-3 weeks. So it's possible we'll have Hobnanigans, you know, in like 2 or 3 weeks. Before saying they saw a note on the forums that if ill omens happens, and that happened in February last year, I think, didn't it? But if ill omens happens in 2022, it might be delayed due to revamping of something. Oh, revamping of ill omens, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so I read some of that, and it seemed like it kind of was going in circles. But anyway, so I don't think we'll have a festival again, is what I'm saying, until March. And we might have Hobnanigans in February. So between now and Hobnanigans, and then between Hobnanigans and Spring Festival, we definitely have some time to play around with some other things. So that's why I was not too worried about missing some bingo today, or some bingo time, in lieu of checking out the Erebor housing, because, I mean, this was a great opportunity. With it being open right now and available to go and look at, we kind of had to jump on that opportunity, I think. So, so there's before I put a link in there of the Ill Omens thread that is currently on the forum. So if you want to catch up on that conversation. Ill Omens was an event that happens. It happens like once a year. It tends to kind of like show up without a lot of notice. It's like a surprise kind of thing, and so you want to keep an eye out. And you basically have a limited amount of time. I was curious to see the other house to go and do a bunch of skirmishes and accomplish a bunch of things. So we'll see. We'll see if it happens in 2022 or not. Anyway, so that might be in February. It might not. We'll see. So if you have things that you want to see, that you want me to cover on here on Heart of a Hobbit, let me know, and I will definitely, put that in the hopper. Otherwise, it's going to be housing and, that sort of thing. As usual. The usual, Here, I'm going to buy another house. All right, so where's my yard? There we go. I got this bone in my... There we go. I'm looking for an enormous yard. I really want to see the differences between these three. There's got to be a way to see the differences. I wonder... Oh, that's cool if I'm inside of it. That's fun. It's just an open box. Okay, so if I scooch this maybe that way. Oh, that's too far. How about there? Okay. Can I see all three of them at once? Because that's really what I want to do. I might try and get a screenshot after we're done, and I keep wandering around like maybe I'll climb up on top of a building somewhere, get a screenshot. But I was curious, like how different are they? Because I can't see the one that's over there somewhere. All right, anyway, if you have something you want me to cover, definitely let me know. I'm so distracted by this stuff. I think I'm really excited about getting that green, that dwarf-styled stone wall, the Erebor, and putting that in my Belfalas houses. Oh, that's gonna look so good. It's just gonna really warm up those buildings. I wish I could paint the outside of it too, but I think the dayfile will help kind of provide some ambiance for that. So that's gonna be pretty cool. So, oh yeah, thank you. So yes, my before I just linked my Twitter there. So I always post when I'm going to be streaming here, which is usually on Thursdays, and occasionally an extra day as well, like this last weekend. And before, also we put when he is streaming on my Twitter, we post on there as well, so people can find out. So I am on Thursdays. Let's see, French Girl Gaming, and I think, is Winnie's Musings, is she on break? She might be on break. So I think French Girl Gaming was the last one before me today. Eldaleth is scheduled for later on tonight, about 6 hours from now, I think. And then Epic Ogre is on right after her. So definitely if you are still up and still around, it's nighttime for us because we're in the Netherlands. So it's like 9 o'clock at night already here. So we often miss Eldaleth because she's on at like 1 o'clock in the morning, I think, our time. But if it is daytime for you still, then it'll be nighttime for you when she is on, and she is always lovely to catch. So, yeah, and she can catch you up on a Discord warning. There's a link that's being sent around. It looks like it comes from a friend, and you click on it, and they have access to your account. So don't do that. And Elda can tell you all about her experience with that. Unfortunately, it looked like it was a friend but her friend's account had been hacked, and that was not known. So. Yay. So that's a disappointment for all of the people involved. Anyway, so be careful out there, kids. All right, I am going to go. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, and I will see you next week. And in the meantime, of course, as always, remember to stay connected to the Hobbit side of your heart. All right, thanks everybody. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.